I'm sitting in Bengaluru, okay? Here, I just told you the comment of a minister, okay? And I also told you what the chief minister has said. The chief minister recently refused to enter a temple, okay? You know what members of his party are doing in their respective constituencies? You've seen Rajinikanth poster, right? Just before a movie release, like 100 feet tall posters. They put out cutouts of Sri Ram all over their constituencies, of Lord Ram all over their constituencies. And they're saying, forget about what my party says or not, I am going to celebrate the 22nd of January. I'm not lying. We broadcast the story of the visuals of these MLAs asking their people to do it all over the constituency. Why are you guys hiding? What is there to hide? Sadhvi Jayabharti, what is there to hide or feel ashamed? I don't understand.
You know, it is one of the toughest job to be Congress spokesperson nowadays. You just really have nowhere to go. You don't know what to answer. The party is so confused. The party leaders are going haywire. They have no. Sir, please, I didn't interrupt you when you were talking. If I know you've got a confused party and you're running amok everywhere, but let's not do that on a debate. Let's have an ideal, decent debate. I understand your pain. I understand your problem. But the thing is, no. Just see, you were speaking. You said you had a long monologue. Now have patience and listen. Dharya, that's what Lord Ram teaches. Have dharya. So now that have dharya. So now the thing is, when their leaders actually are talking about, I am literally, they were in a really fixed position because they do not have Hindu backing at the moment. But in some pockets, their leaders, they still connect and relate and are Hindus. So you cannot take away a faith from somebody. So the party line is different. The faiths are different. The alliance obligations are different. And it's a split party with no single focus anywhere. And the only thing, just because Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi and whatever, they are anti-Hindus, they are pure Christian or whatever. They're definitely Islamophobic. They've been giving all sorts of statements against Hindus. And I would have been surprised. I'm not surprised at all. They are refusing for all useless reasons, as if now Congress is the biggest pundit to speak upon Muhurats and other things. And I would have been surprised if Congress would have.
But I have to tell you, Sadhvi Jayabharti,
yes.
also, to be objective, Sadhvi Jayabharti, I'll ask you another question, okay? In interest of objectivity, I'll tell you there is an MP, there's a parliamentarian called Anant Kumar Hegde. Rashmi Samant will know. Rashmi, there's a parliamentarian called Anant Kumar Hegde. He's a sitting parliamentarian. He's an MP. And he says the Hindu community will seek revenge. Now, he may be an outlier in the BJP. His own party is distanced. But you can't blame some in the opposition for questioning the BJP when you make such comments. Saying that this was a temple, that was a temple, this was a temple, we will reclaim this, we will reclaim that, we will get revenge. I mean, you can't make such statements, especially when you're in power. When you're elected, you're a parliamentarian.
Definitely.
You will be questioned.
Definitely.
Niranjan, on this matter, I'd like to say that there's been an archaeological survey which has counted countless temples in each district which were destroyed in order to make way for places of worship of other faiths. Well, there is a due course to reclaim them, that is to file cases within local courts and to escalate them all the way up to the apex court in the country. And I do believe that all citizens need to pick up that recourse. Because reclamation is part of, decolonization and going back to roots. And I think that is something that needs to be done legally.
Discourse is also important, no? Rashmi, recourse is okay, but discourse is also important, no, in public life.
You're right, Niranjan. So I think there needs to be a finer line with which this is conveyed. And the recourse has to be legal.
Recourse has to be legal. Abhishek, I'm asking Abhishek. Abhishek, I wanted to get your thing on, your views on this scale of the narrative setting by this, by the Latvians. Of course,
Hegde is a repeat offender.
He is a repeat offender.
He's a repeat offender and he's made these comments repeatedly. And I don't think the Home Minister Amit Shah is a big fan of Anant Kumar Hegde. I think he has been told repeatedly by the BJP leadership to tone down. Look, all I'll say is, that no matter how many temples have been razed, have been destroyed over the centuries, as a Hindu, I was brought up to believe that we don't go around destroying the places of worship of other religions. For me, the Supreme Court judgment in 2019 was the end of the matter. The Supreme Court gave a judgment and they said the temple has to be built. Now, as far as Shahi Eidgah and Gyanvapi is concerned, let the Supreme Court, like Rashmi said, let there be recourse to the courts. People like Anant Kumar Hegde, if they keep making these statements, the BJP will have to pay the political price for it. Somebody like Anant Kumar Hegde should not be given a ticket in 2024. Yeah. That will be the clearest sort of statement of intent, from the leadership of the BJP. Yeah. So he's definitely a repeat offender.
It's turning out to be a problem. Thank you. At that point, Sadhvi, Jayabharati, Rashmi, Lokesh and Abhishek, I have a very special guest.